Hi everybody, Adam here. Welcome back to our Lego room. In today's video, we're taking a look at the Horizon Express Lego train again. If you recall, in our last video, we got the two trains together running around the layout, but we only had one of the locomotives motorized, which led to the train basically struggling a bit as it was moving around the layout. And based on feedback to the video, I have added a second motor to this train. So both locomotives now have motors installed, their own IR receivers, their own battery packs, and we should get a much better experience in terms of power and capability for the train to move quickly around the layout. So let's dive in and take a closer look at what we added and how the train runs now around the layout. Now, it's worth noting we had to make a small change here to get the two motors to play nicely with each other. On the original locomotive, we have the power functions, battery box, IR receiver, train motor underneath. If we separate this and we turn this on, you'll see that the left or blue side of the power functions controls the lights. And then if we go to the right on the controls here, we go reverse. So right is reverse and left is forward. So that all works the way we want. Now if we turn that off, we re-hook up things there and we come down to the other end here. If we separate this, now slightly different over here on the new locomotive. We've got the battery box, the IR receiver, train motor, and then we also have a power functions switch jammed in here. This train car is a little full, but we can always tightly, or more tightly pack things later if we want. But that switch is added into the process here to reverse the direction of the motor. So if we turn that on, if we look, we've got blue controlling the lights again. Now if we go over here to the red side, if we go right, we are going that way, which is the opposite of what the other one was doing. And if we go to the left, we're going to go backwards, which is the opposite of the other one, which allows them basically to push and pull in the same direction. So theoretically, everything is synced up and should be working correctly. So let's try running the train around the layout and see how things perform. And this is the train running with both motors active now. Super impressive to see just how fast it moves. Moving a lot more effectively with the one motor pushing and the other pulling the train. If you recall the last time when it was running, it with just the one motor in the front that was doing pulling, it was straining a lot, you could tell, and the speed was just wasn't very high. So there's a lot of strain, not moving very quickly, and this is pretty much the opposite of that. This is probably moving faster than we could achieve with any of our other trains at the moment. When we get some of our larger locomotives up and running with multiple motors inside them, they should be able to, handily beat this, or at least pull more and achieve this, a similar speed. But Really impressed with how this has worked. Glad that we had the power functions switch in our collection to make use of for getting the direction of the second motor reversed. Theoretically, you should be able to have the motors each on their own channel, and then you could start one of them up, then quickly switch over to the other channel, start the other one up, so that you could get them both going in the appropriate direction without that switch. But this just seemed a lot easier and smoother. So really happy that we were able to get that working. And this is now, a great train here in the collection. Happy with how smooth it is moving around the layout. Let's get some footage from a few different angles here so you can see it moving around the layout. Really impressive to see just how fast it's moving now. And it really shows you the value of those R120 curves. Since it's on the outside track, it's going around the R120s, and it's not blinking at all at those corners. Really nice, really smooth, consistent speed through those corners. Really nice sound too. You can tell that the motors aren't straining at all as they're moving. So very happy overall with how that's performing. And, super responsive to the controls. So really easy to turn it on and off. And you can see, like, if we turned the blue side of things on, no, maybe we're not going to get, oh, there we go. There we go. So there's the blue lights on the front. And if we walk down to the back here, theoretically, no, we didn't get the lights on there. Let's see what we've got. So let's try turning that off. And then if we blue there, and there we go, lights there. So lights at both ends. So, we can definitely, in one of our upcoming videos where we have the lights on in the city, we can have this train running and it'll have its headlights, which will be cool. A little bit of extra light moving around the layout should be fun to see. But, overall, super happy with how this was performing now. Like I said, it moves really quick around the layout, super smooth through the different corners. Really happy with how that's performing. And, happy that we were able to get this functioning without too much difficulty. So another excellent train for use around the layout. The next project that I have on the go, I want to get the the Santa Fe. I'm thinking 2 projects ahead. We want to get the Santa Fe motorized. So that's my next project. And then we will come back to the Union Pacific to add a second motor to that, probably in that second car, the B unit there, right behind the main locomotive. So a couple more motorization related videos upcoming in the near future as we work on getting not only everything motorized and running around the layout, but work on optimizing things so that we can run all of these trains at sort of their peak performance and efficiency. So really excited. I think the Horizon Express is an awesome Lego train. Looking forward to continuing being able to run this excellent full-length version now around the layout, and still on my list to revisit this and create at least one more of these in a different color combination. So lots of fun stuff ahead. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to do so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. And thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.